In this video, I'm going to show you how you can publish your pages, your Sitewizard pages, to your own domain name. Now, to get started, you first need to add a workspace. So you click here at Workspace, and here you fill out the details. Now, in this case, I want to point my RocketPen domain Sitewizard so that I can publish pages to my RocketPen domain. Now my company name is also RocketPen, and then my subdomain, I'm going to call this RocketPen as well. And the subdomain means if you do not like to use your own domain, you can use our domain to publish your pages. So in this case, that will be rocketpen.sidepages.com, but if you create other workspaces here, I have, for example, a workspace which is called tim123.sitepages.com, so my pages will be published to this page. So you can do this if you like to publish everything to our domain. Now, in case you would like to use your own custom domain, you need to fill out your own domain name in here. So my domain name is rocketpen.net, and don't fill out HTTPS, just do your domain name .com.net, whatever your domain name is. Now in this case, this is my domain name rocketpen.net, and as you can see, I already have a website running on my main domain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my custom domain. I'm going to call this pages.rocketpen.net. I want to publish my pages to this domain, name pages.rocketpen.net. So this is a subdomain, but it basically works similar if you want to publish directly to your domain name. You simply type in your domain name, .com. In this case, I'm going to do pages.rocketpen.net, and I'm going to press OK here, so this will create a workspace for me. And as you can see here, this is my workspace now, and if I publish pages, it will be published to pages.rocketpen.net. Now what we need to do is we need to go to the right side of the screen here to this little button. When you click on this, it will give you the information here how to set up your custom domain. Now you need to go to your domain register. In my case, I'm hosting my domains with Hostinger. So I go to my domains, but this works basically the same for all domain hosting companies. So what you need to do is you need to search for your domain name. So in this case, I found it here, RocketPen, and I'm going to manage my domain, so you need to go to the area where you can add DNS records to your domain name. Because what we're going to do is we're going to point our domain name, our RocketPen domain name, we're going to point that Sitewizard. So in this case, I've opened RocketPen, and I can add a CNAME here. So we need to follow the instructions here, and this CNAME here, which we need to add, is pages.rocketpen.net. So I'm going to copy this pages, and I go to add this as a C record. So first you need to select a type. So we click here, and now we search for CNAME, so you can add all different kind of records. But search for CNAME now in the name field if you want to point to your main domain. So in this case, if I want to publish directly to rocketpen.net, in most cases, you simply need to add an @ sign like this. In my case, I want to publish pages not to rocketpen.net, but to pages.rocketpen.net, right? So what I'm going to do here, I want to add a subdomain. I'm going to replace this for pages. And now I only need to add a target field in here, which will be mentioned here. And this is the subdomain that we created, rocketpen.sitepages.com. So we're going to copy this value, rocketpen.sitepages.com, and we're going to paste that in the target field in here, rocketpen.sitepages.com. So here we have the CNAME, which is in this case a subdomain. But again, if you want to use your root domain, you're going to add an @ sign just wherever you would like to publish. This, I'm going to do the pages.rocketpen.net, and you need to click on Add Record. Now this can take up to 24 hours to be ready before you can publish your pages to Sitewizard. Now you can check your DNS if you like to check how it's going. You can open a new tab here, for example, and you can say here DNS checker. If you type that in Google, you'll see here dnschecker.org when you open this, and you fill out here the same thing you're going to do. CNAME, and I'm going to do pages.rocketpen.net, and when we click on search, it's going to show me all the locations here. It's still working here. As you can see, this one went real quickly. So, it can take up to 24 hours, but as you can see, rocketpen.sitepages.com is already redirecting correctly. This one only in Mexico, it's not redirecting, but that will be in a few minutes. But as you can see here, it's already pointing. So what we're going to do is we go back to our Sitewizard, and we go to our pages, and we're just going to create a website. Now, you know how to create a website, so I'm going to open an existing website, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this website. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit on publish, and I'm going to publish this to my workspace RocketPen here, pages.rocketpen.net. You see that that's my domain name. So in the workspace here, you can decide where you want to publish this website, and in this case, my path is coffee bar. I'm going to do that with a lower C coffee bar. So my page will be pages.rocketpen.net/coffeebar. So I'm going to copy this one, going to save my page. And now when I visit that link, look at this. This is my website here. Look at that. My website is now running on my own domain here. It's running on pages.rocketpen.net/coffeebar. And that's exactly how we configured it in our website. And this is how easy you can connect your own domain to site pages.